So you would pass up on the
I would pass up on the guy
for him.
Yeah, because he should never make me feel like there was an ultimatum.
What you guys have done is you guys should have just got it together. Instead, you guys have played games, gone into the world, and you still kept this connection.
He didn't want me.
And that makes it even worse because he got rid of you. See, as a man, this is giving me all types of red flags. If you consider it as a problem, then you really don't know what it is to be loved by a man.
No.
I'm being real.
That's really sad. Do you really feel like that?
100% because
a lot of men feel like that.
Really?
Yeah, listen.
Oh my God.
Listen.
Guys, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Just don't be disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
Yes, it's very disrespectful. Listen.
Don't look at me like that. I actually agree with what you said.
I'm teaching you something. And this is why I say women love the street so much. The types of men you're attracted to think like that. Because if not, you would have picked one of these guys in your comments on your DMs for years that have wanted. No.
Thirsty. That's desperate. I would never.
See, you're doing it again. And what you're doing is rather than you're not listening to me. You keep trying to say but you're actually not listening to me. Men and women are fundamentally different. We look at cheating differently. By the way you're acting and what you're saying to me, we classify that as cheating.
Sorry, guys. Also, these two are exes, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. Ooh.
Drops
Yeah.
mic.
Yep.
Boom.
We're
I'm a guy for
exes.
10 years.
What?
He was my first boyfriend. After him, I never was with anybody again.
Nah, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I thought I should.
Bang.
Yeah,
That's my
did
sister.
good.
Wait, is he who you were just talking about?
No, he's my first boyfriend ever.
But then we
Lost
became
everything.
friends.
He is the first of everything.
So why didn't that work out?
Mash everything
Ask
up.
him.
Wait, you dump her?
Huh?
You dump her? Or did she dump you?
I did, but it's just because like my head was everywhere at the time. I was a young boy.
How old were you?
17, 16, 17.
Yeah, this is years ago because I'm 28 now. So.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna like rekindle? She's getting closer to 30, so it's like the friend zone, right?
I can't be the last option.
I agree. It wouldn't be good for him. We've turned out to be really, really good friends, and I appreciate that more
Almost
than anything.
family now. Like,
Literally.
it's not even a thing anymore.
This is crazy.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
Surprise.
Wow.
Everyone's just shocked.
I didn't know if you guys were going to tell them.
Yeah, I didn't know if I should. I was like, this is getting kind of spicy.
So, okay, if she gets married someday, are you?
I would go. That's fine. She's my brethren.
What do you mean you would go to the wedding?
If I was invited, I'd go. But I think
what if her new man said? Oh, so what if your new man said like this guy has all the things you look for?
Yeah.
You know, if you pass up on him, it's like that you're not getting better. It's just not happening. and he says, I don't do guy friends. I don't date girls that don't have guy friends. If you want to be with me, I'm looking for a wife. And if you want to be with me, I don't date girls with guy friends. What you doing?
Let me interject
No,
on that.
I want an answer first.
She being messy. That's hard because the guy that I love would never say that to me. But in this moment, I'll answer it because it will be a black and white moment. Okay. I would say no.
So you would pass up on the
I would pass up on the guy
for him.
Yeah, because he should never make me feel like there was an ultimatum to invite somebody I've known longer than
an
him.
ultimatum, it's a standard.
It's standard.
See, this is like every time guys have a standard. I don't think you're doing it intentionally, but you kind of shame them for doing it. So if a guy says like, I don't want to date a girl with a bunch of guy friends hanging around. I don't want to date a girl that goes to the club. You're like, oh, why would you do that? Like that's controlling. If it's not controlling, it's a standard.
I didn't look. I'm new to this. I'm so sorry.
What if it was the other way around and the guy has his ex as his close friend? How are you feeling like that? Because I feel like it's okay for him.
It always depends on...
Hold on. How would she even take a breath just now when she just said that she would choose her ex over her potential best candidate to be a husband? Like, this is your guy. This is the creme de la creme, but you would choose your ex. Oh, why you not with your ex? Obviously, you still dwelling on something that was in the past. You need to somehow try and crawl back to your ex and just make it happen. Because I'm gonna be honest, most guys, most masculine guys, we don't want you to have guy friends. And of course, it's going to determine on when we meet you, whether you're younger or whether this is an older relationship. But I'm going to be honest, we don't want no guy calling you all random times throughout the night, day, that you chit-chatting with. That's weird for us.
In the situation, because if you look at us, for example, like there hasn't been any sexual history in like 10 years. It's been a long time.
But there's been sexual history.
There has.
Yeah.
But it's been such a long time. But if like when she was seeing the other guy, Me and him was cool. I used to go around to the house and chill with the both of them. It was no problem. He felt no type of way that I was there. She met, because as I told you, I'm a father. She met the mother of my child.
That can't happen. That can't happen. That can't happen.
I've met his child. I've met his.
This is all types of disrespect. This is all types of incestuous. Like, this is all types of.
Okay.
Whoa.
It's
It's
because we was friends before we got into a relationship, and then after we realized that we can't be in a relationship. So
we were friends when we were babies.
Yeah.
Our mums used to make us do play dates.
This is getting.
Why are you not with him? That is disrespectful. I don't care if y'all grew up together. Stay with that guy. Don't bring that around me. I'm gonna be honest. I got a little story real quick. When my wife, when I met her when we were right out of high school, she had a friend that she called Brother Big. I ended that quick. She was upset for a little bit, but guess what? She wanted me, so we stayed together. But I was not about to be there while you chit-chat with some other guy. It wasn't gonna happen. Now, I get it. If you 40 and you meet a chick, you probably gonna have to accept that possibly. But guess what? If she really like you, she'll stop it.
And worse. No, like what you guys have done is you guys should have just got it together. Instead, you guys have played games, gone into the world, and you still kept this connection.
He didn't want me.
And that makes it even worse because he got rid of you. See, as a man, this is giving me all types of red flags. So the first thing I'm going to say,
you should ask him though. Before you get that red flag.
No, we'll get to that.
Okay.
But the first thing I want to say as a man is you. If you've got a potential husband or boyfriend and he said to you, "I'm not comfortable with male friends around you," and if you use that as a thing to label him as insecure or as controlling, no. But I'm saying if you consider it as a problem, then you really don't know what it is to be loved by a man. No. I'm being real.
That's really sad. Do you really feel like that?
100% because
A lot of men feel like that.
Really?
Yeah, listen.
Oh my God.
Listen.
Guys, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Just don't be disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
Yes, it's very disrespectful. Listen.
Don't look at me like that. I actually agree with what you said.
I'm teaching you something.
You is disrespectful. Even your own sister had to tell you, like, no, I don't agree with you. I applaud her sister for saying that because a lot of women, she's being sarcastic right now. She's trying to be sarcastic. She's trying to be cute, be like very girly. But we need to call her out because that's not cool.
I do agree with what you said.
I'm teaching you something because when you get a man that actually wants you and you speak like this, he's gonna go straight away. Because for me, this is a red flag. I've got a girl and there's no way she could be having a barrage of male friends around her. Yes, she can know males and they had them before in her life and what have you not. But once I'm on the scene, no men can be calling her phone. She can't be saying I'm going to be out with some guy friends. If we're out and male friends see her, she needs to do that and to keep them on the other side. Do you know why? Because
that means all your male friends got to go, every person that you know, got to come out because it's disrespectful.
One at a time.
If you're outside and you have 5 or 6 different men that come to hug you in front of your man, that's a very big problem. So you can just, you know what I mean? Because if I saw you with your man and you was my friend, I would do that. I would know respectfully not to come over there and to start hugging you up in front of your man, even if we're day-dot brethren. It's about respect and boundaries.
Facts.
Like, guys,
I'm going to be honest. Yeah, when I see homegirls out that I know I might have had a pass with and they with a guy, bro, I barely say anything. If we happen to make eye contact, oh, yo, what's up? But I keep it very like, I just know them from school. I'm not even going to be extra hugs. I'm not doing all that. That's weird behavior. But if you got guys coming up to you, they actually trying to hug you, they already know what type of time you on probably. You disrespectful. And if you feeding into it, if you're not saying like, hold up. You got to let your guy feel secure, just being honest. If he's taking the risk of being with you, possibly putting everything that he got on the line, if y'all cross the lines of marriage, what do you think you're supposed to offer him? That's part of the few things that you're supposed to give to your guy. We don't ask for much. Loyalty, don't disrespect me. Keep that box going. Stay, keep yourself in shape. It's not a lot.
Like, you have to understand, like, respect to men is love. Like, men don't feel loved if they don't feel respected. And your job as a woman is to make them look good. Yeah. And this goes back to, does it look good to a guy to have his girl hugging the whole football team, hugging the whole basketball team, hugging the whole rap scene?
But I think, sorry to cut you, but I feel like you guys have the wrong picture of our friendship, honestly, because what you lot are saying, I understand because personally,
I paused at the wrong spot, but I gotta take it back. First of all, brother, you already in the wrong situation right now because you sitting on a bottle, and I'm gonna move myself right now so y'all can see this. This brother's sitting on a bottle. I've never seen this in my life. Why are you sitting on a bottle? Just being honest. As a guy, we don't like sitting on things. So to be sitting on the bottle is already egregious. Let's continue.
Saying I understand, because personally, if I started seeing a girl and she told me that she has this really close friend that she had history with, obviously I'm always gonna feel naturally. Wait, pause. I'm always gonna feel some type of way about it. However, when the guy comes into the picture and she's seeing the guy, I will make him feel comfortable, because I'm not trying to cause no situations, because I respect her. And I respect the fact that she's now found a new person, and she's the same with me. We don't make each other's new counterparts feel some type of way because we have history. And our history, again, is such a long time ago that now it's like...
We laugh about it.
But you're missing a point, though.
thing.
You're missing a point, though. What if he says he's not comfortable, despite your efforts? If he says he's not comfortable to his girlfriend,
then I would walk away.
Yeah, but it's not your decision, though. It's his girlfriend's decision. And right now, his girlfriend has just said that she wouldn't listen to what he's saying. And that's a big problem for a guy.
That's a very huge problem.
Big problem.
So
I would respect it to a certain.
No. You either respect.
It is.
No, see,
for a man, it is black and white.
So listen to this, and this is why I say women love the street so much, because you have a man that's prepared to marry you. He's prepared to literally take you on as his wife. All the things you've been talking about for the last 10 years you haven't had. And the simple thing he says is, you've got an ex that used to blow your back out. I don't want them around you no more. Like, no, but this is how men think. You want me to talk to you about how this is how we think. We think some. Okay, this is how some men think. But the types of men you're attracted to think like that. Because if not, you would have picked one of these guys in your comments on your DMs for years that have wanted. No.
Thirsty. That's desperate. I would never.
See, you're doing it again. You haven't given them a chance, because these are the guys you don't see. You don't see these guys, but the guys you do see are the ones that speak like this and think like this. I'm being honest with you. And if you want to look at it as this is new information you never heard before, take it in as new information.
I am, trust
take
me.
it in.
I'm
but
open.
Unless you're willing to go for the guys which you'd never look at, these are the guys which will let you have him as a friend, because they've been trying to take you out for years and they want to see you. The types of guys that meet you and they speak like me, they would never allow him to be your friend. They'll just say, look, that's your boy. If you see him, that's cool. But all of that stuff cuts off now that I'm involved.
I think the bigger issue is that he might be cool with it, he might not. But the whole point is that his girl won't listen to him.
Facts.
That's the big problem right there, as far as I'm concerned. He might be cool with it. He might meet the guy and say, yeah, I respect your relationship. But if he turns around and says, I'm not comfortable with it, and the girlfriend turns around and says she's not going to listen to him, she doesn't respect him, and she doesn't value the relationship enough. That's the message. That
the moment a girl says that to me, bro, I can't lie. Like, yeah, she's single, man.
Yeah,
so what?
Yeah, check this out. A lot of guys will be okay with it. Like I said, it's gonna be two different types of relationship. You're gonna have the one where you probably in high school, to where he gonna be like, yo, why you? He's definitely gonna pull you away from all the guys around that age bracket, because he wants to really cling on to y'all. Y'all are young, so I get it. The older man, the more mature man, the man that understands life, understanding that people are going to have friends from the past. Y'all, let's say y'all 40, 45. He's gonna be more okay with you probably having some guy friends. He just don't want to know about it. He don't want to know about it, and if he finds out about it, he might have a problem. But a lot of guys will still be okay with you having, some guys that you cool with, you might know or whatnot. I think it's still going to be a limitation of how much you talk to him. This is an all-night thing. Y'all on the phone all the time. But if you got a guy friend, a lot of guys wouldn't even be mad at it. It's the fact of how disrespectful she is. That's the horrible reciprocation of it, is how she's acting, opposed to just receiving the information and saying that, damn, I understand that's disrespectful. You just like, no, I'm choosing the ex. This no guy should even feel like that. That's the problem.
You lot are saying, basically, that if your girl said that she had a friend that is an ex, but she would like to bring him around you would feel some type of way. Because me personally, if my girl that I'm seeing said that she has a friend and she doesn't mind bringing me around him, then it's like, it proves to me that there's not really nothing to hide.
What? It proves?
Because like, you're around me 24, like me, I like my girl to be around me 24/7. So if she now then brings cause they're not there, I'm not expecting them to be close, because me and her don't speak every single day and I'm phoning her 24/7, because that's how you're making it seem.
No, but you're fighting for it like you do that. If this is just a thing where, so for example, if you guys were friends and you might occasionally bump into each other and maybe at a family barbecue or something, we don't even have to have this conversation. But the conversation you guys are giving me is the one where, we played in the sandpit together, we dated for this, our family's still close, I'm like, hold on a second. why don't you just get with him then and just fix it? Like, I don't know what I'm here for.
That's really sad.
It's not sad.
It is. Because why can't it be a thing where I respect his mum enough to call her auntie and go over for some jollof and have a good time with the family because I don't have my mum in the picture?
But you have a man who you're supposed to be building that relationship with.
And that's still fine. I believe in him and I will definitely go through that journey. But to think I'm disrespecting my husband because I'm friends with a man?
But I think though, it's not that you're friends with a man. The point is you're not listening to him. Like again, love to men is respect. It's saying, you know what, I might not agree with this, but I respect your judgment, so I'm going to go with it. I'm going to do what you...
This man is literally about to give you the most that he can offer. This man taking on a lot of a burden just dealing with you. Come on. Like I said, if y'all get married, now you putting the state involved into it, his money on the line, his pride on the line. This is crazy.
You say. But like men don't want an argumentative woman.
And what you're doing is rather than, you're not listening to me. You keep trying to say, but you're actually not listening to me. Men and women are fundamentally different. We look at cheating differently. By the way you're acting and what you're saying to me, we classify that as cheating. But you have to listen to it. You don't have to.
I'm listening. So I just don't agree. So it seems like I'm not listening to you.
No, but you don't see, not agreeing is that part where you're going to kick back. Men are not going to change. And the types of men that will allow you to do this, you do not check for. You don't look at. You see past, they're invisible to you. Okay. So the types of men that will allow this to happen, you do not check for. Yep. So what I'm saying as a man, and what this other gentleman is saying as a man, is that if I take you as my missus and I'm serious about you, and I want to introduce you to my family, I want to marry you, if you cannot do something like this to go into then it's fine. But this is why I say modern women are for the streets and they want to stay in the streets, because when you got a man that is all he wants to show is that a bit of commitment from you, you're like, no, the rave is so important. I'm going out, my girls are so important. My man, so then keep them.
No, but that seems a little bit far-fetched because nobody said, I'm going out no matter what you said, or I'm going to go and see him.
But it's when we asked you the question. When we asked you, if he said this, what would you do?
Yeah.
And you said, no, I would still do what I'm going to do.
Okay, no,
That's not agreeable. That's not feminine. That's argumentative.
Okay.
And I like.
And now you quiet because you know you're wrong. It's disrespectful. Your guy is your guy. He's your husband. He's your leader. And you still say, no, I should still be able to talk to my guy friends. I should be able to do this and that. Certain things you got to relinquish, just like certain things I got to relinquish. And that's why I say in the modern world, 2025, man, a lot of guys ain't seeing no value in getting married. Because a lot of chicks, they're being raised in the system of equality. And granted, yes, we are all human beings. We all should have the same rights for sure. But biology is definitely going to determine what each one is going to do just naturally. There's certain things that we just going to lean more towards. And if you can't lean more towards of your feminine role to respect, you want your guy to be better than you, but you don't want to listen to him cold-heartedly. That's messed up. Why even get in a serious relationship with somebody if you ain't going to listen to him? He's your leader. Now, it's a difference if y'all are leaders, then that's different. I got to listen to you all the time. And guess what? You know what's so sad? The guy is the leader and he's still going to listen to you because he want to make a safe space for you. He wants you to be comfortable. He don't want to hurt you. We compromise like a mother. And y'all know we do. We out here compromising every single day. I'm married. I compromise sometimes because when you really love and care about somebody, that's what you're going to do. But the sad part is that the things that don't need to be negotiated, she want to negotiate.
I think you know what it is. You remind me of a lot of women that I've met and I've dealt with, and like you look the part. So I'm saying
I look the part. What do you mean by that?
What do you mean? You look very feminine.
Okay.
Yeah, you look very feminine. You know what I mean. You're made well. You presented very well. So
Thank you.
You look very feminine. And when you talk, you have a nice tone of voice. But when we say certain things, as soon as we say, I can just see your eyes start rolling back, and you want to kick back with it. But what are you really kicking back for? Like,
do you know what? I've never heard these point of views, and it's good to be open about these kind of conversations. I do.
How old are your brothers?
They are 24. They're twins.
Oh, shout out to twin brothers. Mm-hmm. So have you ever spoke to your brothers about relationships?
Yeah.
And what do they say?
They have their different...
Twins.
We're sisters.
Yeah.
They have...
You guys are sisters?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a whole... I don't even know.
We didn't get the backstory. We didn't do the background check.
I was wondering, I was like, oh, they must have been friends for a while.
Yeah, she's my sister. I guess they have their own different views on relationships. But when you say, what do they think? What do you mean by that?
Like, obviously... You're the okay. So you're their
Older sister.
Oldest.
Yeah, older sister. So obviously they're slightly junior to you. They're 24. They're still quite young. So a lot of the times is brothers would speak to their sisters, but they're younger. So obviously you're older than them. My thing is this: I don't know. Obviously, your relationship with your father. Like, I don't know any of those types of stuff, but I tend to think that a lot of times girls have had friends that are man, and they speak to them. At least one or two guys will be real and be like, "Yo, this is what it is." Like, so when you have a real guy that's real, then he should be saying to you, everything I'm saying is not some fallacy, it's not some idea that I've just created out of my head. A lot of men will lie, as you said, but they're not going to care about body count. You know why? Because they're not going to be around long enough to care about it. They're going to run it up and give it to your husband. He's the one that's going to care about it. So when you're saying, "Oh, I've never heard this before," it's because why would they say it? Men never speak about.
So how are women supposed to learn about it if you don't say it?
They're supposed to learn from the guys in your family or guys like me who don't have no interest in having sex with you. If you got a father, a brother, a cousin, any family member that's a guy, he should hopefully be giving you information, or you should be asking or whatnot, trying to learn. But the guys who are courting you, the ones who's really trying to get into them walls, we're not going to tell you what's up. We're not going to tell you. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to say everything. Think about it. Guys, man, in that early puppy phase, man, or in the courting phase, we trying to get in to get you. That's what we trying to do. So we're not about to tell you the dark side of us or whatnot on how we might move, on how we might really think about certain things. We're not going to tell you. And like I said, guys don't get girls enough to where they don't want to turn them off. So they trying their hardest not to say the wrong thing. Because we know how women are today. Y'all are very fickle. Y'all will block a dude for just wearing the wrong cologne. Y'all will block her for wearing the wrong shoes, just weird stuff. The craziest things women block guys for. Say the wrong thing. So that's why guys don't. And then y'all get played. And then y'all wonder why you don't know all this stuff. You need to have better figures in your life.
Because, okay.
More men need to tell the truth. That's really what it is.
Well, and there should be a father in the home, but a lot of like women weren't raised by wives and they don't have a dad in the home, so they have no one to teach them this stuff. I'm not saying you.
Okay.
I don't know anyone's backstory here, but I'm just saying in general, like your dads are supposed to teach you this stuff.
Very true.
Okay.
Very, very true.
And your brothers.
I mean, I don't have all the same views as her,
So your sisters. So what do you think?
I kind of agree with what you're saying, but only because I know the relationship, like the friendship between them, I would understand why it would be hard for her to just like kick him to the side for a man who possibly could be gone one day, whereas he's probably never going to leave her life.
What?
And also, just to say, if the guy did have a problem with me being in the situation, I would be happy taking a step back.
Yeah,
Respect.
but you're not the
No, bro, you're not the
They're
problem,
saying
bro.
the problem is
No,
the fact
it's
that
not
she
yours. Yeah.
wouldn't
I'll
agree
be
to
disrespectful.
get
Yeah,
involved. Yeah.
Yeah, like so.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
it's not you. It just comes down to the woman's decision.
And the willingness to get to put that aside for the great
To make him
friendship,
happy.
the relationship.
I'll be honest. A lot of times, men we don't even care.
True.
Oh, sorry.
A lot of times, men, we don't even care. We just want to know you would do it. We just ask you,
true.
and then soon your first answer is the answer that lets us know. And when we start kicking back, it's like if you're gonna wear something out. I love the fact that my girl's gonna send me what she's wearing out. And I can pick. Or do you think this is too much skin? And if I say that, she's gonna change it, not because trying to stop her from wearing something. No, I'm just like, oh, maybe that one's a little bit. You know, I'm trying to say you're giving a bit too much of what you shouldn't be giving. All right, cool. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's basically, I'm gonna leave it right there, y'all. It's at the end. We just want respect. I think that's gonna be the hardest part when it comes to dating in the future, is going to be the amount of respect that guys would want to that's why they try. Why y'all think they're trying to re-engineer? Why y'all think they're trying son of a beast thing. Why you think they're trying to re-engineer the way how men and women think? Because they know how biology is set up to what we naturally do. But now we have to re-engineer guys and gals to where we go against biology. And don't get me wrong, some things are better. Some things are for the change. Some changes are for the better, for sure. But when it comes down to certain things where it comes down to respect, the masculine burden of performance that we have to apply to our lives and what we want reciprocated out of our feminine counterparts is compromised. Like, she doesn't want a guy to feel disrespected if you got guy friends behind the scenes. Men are territorial. But guess what? The good guy, the guy who will be okay with it, you don't want that one. He ain't good enough for you because he don't have that bravado. He don't have that masculine urge to, to wrap you up and say you mine. These other dudes need to back up. See, women still like that, but they only like it from the guy that they want. You feel me? If it's not the guy they want, they not even going, who are you to tell me this? But a lot of guys is going to be, man, I'm telling you, relationships, it's going to get more and more difficult, for guys and girls. Like, really, guys, we already kind of know what time it is because guys don't get much. A lot of guys go through life just having sex with like less than 5 girls. A lot of women feel like that's not true, but that's very true. So if you got, guys who already understand not getting a lot, but then you have females who get the most, but then they're going to start realizing that, oh, I can't have it like I want it. I can't have it all. And they're getting brainwashed to think that they can have it all. And they're going to get to these 30 and 40-year-old ages, 50-year-old ages to where it's like, yo, this is not easy. Because the things that the women before you did, it was more about survival and duty. But now society has officially made you a guy. And you have to think like a guy now. But guess what? You so used to getting a lot, it's not the same. See, we're not used to getting nothing, so we're okay with the outcomes. Guys gonna do what guys gonna do. It is what it is. But with y'all, the females, it's gonna be harder for y'all to get what y'all want. But I will say this: if you stay in some of these lanes, if you keep making bad decisions based off your emotions all the time, it's gonna lead you down the wrong path. Because this woman saying that she would choose her ex over her husband is crazy. If you got a guy really willing to like love you, even take on the burden to be your husband, which is risky, but you gonna choose an ex who didn't even want you? And he broke up with you. He didn't want you. But the guy that's choosing you, you gonna reject him for the guy that makes perfect sense, y'all. I understand. I just figured it out. Y'all like the video, comment below. I'll make sure I have the channel link in the description. This is JayBReacts. Until next time, y'all. Peace.